back to Horizon Forbidden West. There's a stash here, isn't there? Is there not? Wait, where's my room?
Gaia? What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for Control Center operatives.
Well, it's getting some use. Looks like Erend and Katala moved their stuff in.
Where was Aloy's room?
Nothing.
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
Here we go.
Looks like someone's put some of my stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your
I already
own.
did this, but thanks.
I was thoughtful of them.
Alright, let's see what she's got. Zoe, I want to talk to Zoe, not Varl.
Slowly.
Aloy,
Hey, thought I'd check in on how you're doing.
you mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
Little?
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes, the Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me. Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking, that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
I mean, technically it was theirs before, right?
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tallneck?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tallneck looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tallneck saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tallneck with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tallneck would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
That couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the Dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out
I
to
just
fight
kind of
the
want to clear out
Karja
her
alone?
dialogue, but
I did,
it just keeps going.
but it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tallneck took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tallneck defeated the Karja?
Tallneck marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvests passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter. You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores, from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom
Yeah,
in
no
your
shit. I
steps.
sat here and talked to you for 10 minutes. Jesus Christ.
machine strike pieces around?
Okay. What do we want to do here? Do this, I guess. So far away, holy shit. I really want to. There's a Tallneck all the way over here. Oh, there's a Tallneck down here too. Alright, let's just go. We're just gonna do a little bit of a free roam and episode here. I could fast travel, but I think we're just gonna kill machines and
Is this easy?
whatever else. I really need to get some.
Sit, please.
You should.
What do you have? Bunch of blue weapons. A slicing. Anything to buy that. I just feel like these green weapons are just useless. Like I need to just sell them, right? Okay.
Chance to trade.
My problem is now I don't have
Sit
corrosive.
with me, Outlander. I've got something to tell you.
And I sold
I
that
hear the
though,
rebels
so
want you dead, Outlander. But I know someone who might be willing to teach you some of their fighting techniques. His name's Laroka. He trains the soldiers at Scalding Spear, just west of here. Don't think he'd mind seeing the champion in action.
Maybe I'll pay him a visit, heading out that way.
Stay alert, soldier.
But yeah, it kind of sucks that I
Aloy, it's
don't have it
Tallneck.
anymore, but
If you're in need of provisions, I recommend stopping by Salt Bite, a village north of the Grove. Their cook's meals give a soldier strength like nothing else. And who knows? Maybe they could use your help, too.
Maybe I'll check it out. Thanks. The storm's moving in quick.
I kind of want to go down to that long leg. It's far though. I mean, I guess it's not that far, but it's pretty far.
Better use something other than fire.
I mean, right here's the quest.
Now I need more.
Oh my god. I just don't have strong enough weapons. Like, it's crazy. I just don't understand. Like, my freaking weapons are so weak. It's just crazy. Must I need to go back to the like beginning area of the game and just stay there and do some stuff.
Aloy, here to help me hunt down those machines, I hope?
I actually want to go get this. Tallneck, if I can.
It's always good to have extra.
I don't know. I thought there was one of those. You know, I still don't know. I feel like there's way less Tallnecks than there were in the first game. Like, watch me not be able to get this one either.
I must be closing in on the signal. Oh, dust swirling. Steer clear.
It's like following me. What do I do with that?
That Tallneck looks damaged. I should take a closer look. This looks like Osram gear. What are they doing here? That doesn't look good. I should check it out. This thing shoots anchors? Trying to take down that Tallneck. The machines must have caught them in the act. Wish there was a way to climb up and inspect the damage. Unless I take the Tallneck down myself. Try to repair it on the ground. It'll be pretty, but at least it'll get fixed.
Looks like there's another one.
Hello to you too! Looks like machines come to this one too. I'll have to hook an anchor to the weak spots in its armor to weigh it down. That sounds like trouble. And I need more anchors. Mothra must have set up other ballistas in the area. I just gotta find them. There's probably other anchors set up in the area. I need to find them. Use them to take down that Tallneck. Another ballista. And it's got one of the anchors I need. One more should weigh it down enough. Machines. I need to hurry. These legs look too difficult to climb. I'll find a way. That weapon still has an anchor. Let's use it. Here comes trouble. More dead Osram. Looks like they took a machine down with them. Sorry about this, big guy. I can override you. I can figure out what needs fixing. Fire.
So many machines.
That Oswald. Should be around.
Oh my god, the amount of machines is insane. What the hell? That was crazy. Am I just not supposed to... Oh my god. Holy hell, dude. Insane. Alright. Delano's there. Alright, well I got the Tallneck. Let's I just like I know I'm supposed to knock pieces off, but like I'm having a real hard time knocking pieces off. Like I don't understand.
Brother! Been looking! Be welcome, Elven.
Smoke. Could be from a camp.
Looks like we have company.
Maybe I should check it out.
I got news for you, Red.
Some kind of Osram camp? How'd they end up out here?
But I figured I'd be safe there.
Noticed machine riders earlier. They seemed like they were racing or something. I don't know. Now she's in the wilds, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got her name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared. All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, lugnut. The girl is. All alone in the bush. And this is Tallneck territory.
Which way did she go?
West, up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. Girl's maladjusted.
Got something you'll want to hear, Red.
I keep hearing about people riding machines around here. Not sure what they
One
want
of our
or where they
scouts
came
found
from.
some ancient ruins southwest of here. Had to look for myself, but came out empty-handed. I can't shake the feeling we missed something. Oh well. Must be my disappointment talking.
Maybe you'll have better luck next time. I can always check out the ruins myself. See if there's anything that the Osram missed. Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. Ha ha! The savior! My savior! Right in the nick of time. The name's Poor Guff Delvesman, chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delvewares.
What am I saving you from, exactly?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel. A passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up, shivering like a frog in chilled water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I've been to the tunnel's eastern side. The way was blocked by rubble. There was also a body. One of your delvers, I guess, but no sign of the rest of the crew.
Keep your voice down, will you? The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
Care to explain why I found a bunch of Osram nearby trying to strip a Tallneck for parts?
You don't say. So out of all the untouched delves in this desert, they went after a Tallneck instead? Guess they weren't that bright after all.
Weren't they part of your expedition?
That's what I thought. But no sooner we got out of this side of the tunnel, they struck out on their own. Turns out, they only joined so they could learn the tunnel's location.
Looks like the secret stayed with them to the grave. They were killed by machines.
Ha! So they got what was owed. Serves them right for meddling with the gentle old Tallneck.
Was there a Karja traveling with your expedition? A man by the name of Amatus?
We always pick up a few travelers on the road. A Kaja here, Banuk there. Never learn their names, though. They don't stick around long. But I have a scout who might know. Likes the whole getting to know people thing. He's right over there, chatting up that Kaja huntress. Don't remember her joining the delve either.
Thanks. I'll see what I can do about the tunnel.
Ha ha! My savior.
For the crew trapped here with you, not your delve.
One and the same.
That it? Over there?
That it is. Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind keeping an eye out for my lockbox? The second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies and belongings. I'd hate to lose it to the wilds. It was hand-carved by my dear old ma.
I'll bring it back if I find it.
I'd appreciate it. Good luck, Stillflame.
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amatus was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tallneck for trespassing in their territory. Amatus wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tallneck took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
That voice sounds so familiar to me.
So you're a scout for this crew. Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south, we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
There are more of you?
They're the ones we followed out here in the first place. And then there are all the other folk who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back, too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tallneck up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
Did Amatus say anything about why he was heading to the Rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
What happened when you went through the tunnel?
Nothing. Our crew split into two groups to pass through. Everyone here was part of the first crossing. Aside from some pitch-black passages, it was quiet. Whatever befell the second group spared us. Steel Spark be praised.
I'm looking into it.
Much appreciated. A lot of us want to know what happened in there.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thormarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tallneck's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine, I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Alright, we're probably gonna end just because, you know, there's not really reason to do anything else right now. What do I need for that? Just do some upgrades. Forgot I bought all these weapons. Alright, oops. Oh, just don't want to just. Alright, we gotta put something else on this one. What's this other purple? The drench state. I don't know any reason. Whatever. Alright, well, we're gonna end. We'll probably do some of these side quests in the next episode. I know I didn't do a whole lot in this episode, but I did need to just, there's gonna be some of these episodes sprinkled in every now and then, where I basically just, you know, run around and do these kinds of things. So, anyway, I hope you liked it, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe if you want to.
There's gotta be.
As always, I will see you in the next episode.
That
Have a
underpass
good
is
one.
structurally unsafe.